Hello everybody, I'm your host Wheel Trouble. This episode's going to be rather short as it's more of just a channel update than anything else. Allow me to explain. You may not realize this, but making these videos just doesn't pay my bills. Please support me on Patreon or give me free stuff. Anyway, I gather most of the footage on my vacations where usually I ditch the family and ride as many roads featured on motorcycleroads.com as possible within 1 week. From there, I spend the rest of the year crafting off of the footage that I've gathered. This last trip didn't go to plan. They never really do. In this case, it was camera trouble. I don't know what happened. The camera would just randomly shut down. At first, we thought it was the heat, but then it did it when it was mid-80s as well, so that ruled that out. I'm still running tests. A camera upgrade would be a nice thing, but it's just not in the cards for what is essentially still just a hobby. I do get support from a few fans, and thank you for those of you who've helped support this hobby. The rest of you guys, there's patreon.com/wheeltrouble. I'd greatly appreciate it. What this means overall is that a couple of roads will get cut. Fortunately, it's only a couple. For others, I just didn't get the fun segments of the road. This one is a prime example of that latter one. Tons of neat war memorabilia and public parts in tree-covered twisties. Gone. All of it. But we couldn't go back and fix it because we were dealing with other issues, and we were in a time crunch. So we're left with this segment of the road. It's nice, but still only 2.5 minutes of straight footage. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. Riding does that a lot. It's part of the experience. I can count on one hand trips where everything went off completely right. Tail of the Dragon. And before I got a GoPro, actually. And that's it. All my other rides have had something go just a bit off. Periodically, they're moderately catastrophic. This is not unique to motorcycles. Motorcycles just leave you more exposed when the bad stuff happens. There's a lot of decision-making that goes into what you can and cannot carry for the inevitable Murphy moments. The important thing is learning to make the most out of the bad stuff. There's a lot of enjoyment that can actually come from having an actual adventure. In spite of all the issues, the trip did manage to actually lower my blood pressure for a few days. The problem solving, the bits of stress, but the overcoming it. These are all very valuable life lessons. It's just another way that motorcycling can be an integral point of a healthy lifestyle. Seems counterintuitive to add stress to relax, but that's exactly what video games, escape rooms, and things like that do. Motorcycling isn't unique in that regard, but it does get you out into the world where you can meet new people as well. So anyway, that's it for this one. Like, sub, and support me on Patreon. The link's below. Wheel Trouble out.